All right, ladies and gentlemen, hello. My name is Darius Anucauskas, and I'm the Chief Market Analyst here at Markets.com. And today is the 22nd of July, 2025. So, yesterday is Tuesday. And I just wanted to have a quick little technical glance at the Bitcoin. Look, we had a great run, right? And if you have watched my video updates, and I kept on saying that what I'm aiming for was 122,000 roughly here, because that's the 78.6 here in the Fibonacci retracement. Now, do I say that this is the correct way to draw the Fibonacci? Sorry, not retracement, but the extension, Fibonacci extension. Do I say that? No, but it's very subjective. We can debate on all that. However, the whole technical analysis is in a way subjective. So that's why we're trying to do our best to try to find some sort of logic in all this. So basically, I drew this Fibonacci extension from the lowest point of August of 2024 to the highest point of January of 2025, when we had that big peak. I'll get to that point very quickly, and to the lowest point of April of 2025. So from here we kind of rallied. We went for a new all-time high. Then it exploded here even more. Last week we saw some craziness. In the beginning of July we saw some craziness. To the upside. Everybody was so happy about the three acts that were passed last Friday, and the market was kind of the cryptos were rallying in anticipation that oh my God, it's going to be a big thing. It is a big thing. Don't get me wrong. It's just that um, remember January when the U.S. president got inaugurated, and everybody was like crazy buying cryptos before the inauguration, thinking that he's going to say something during the inauguration that will spark more like upside momentum and all that craziness, right? So, and also Dodge was also in there because again, everybody was like thinking, oh, Dodge, Department of Government Efficiency, and and then we faded away, and then we drifted lower. So basically, what did we get? Buy the rumor, sell the news. Well, that is correct. So look, the same story kind of could be right now. I'm not saying that it's for sure is going to be the same thing. No, but there is kind of there's logic to it. So we were rallying heavily here, and we were pushing to the upside. Look, I talked about this last time. I was covering the cryptos in my crypto update. And I said to you that, look, if we do clear this 112 territory, then I'll go higher, but I'll only aim for this territory, somewhere this around the 122 zone. And there we go. Boom. We tested that area. Now we're kind of correcting a little bit lower, but there's a lot of butts in here. For now, looking at the technical picture, we can see that we're trading above this little short-term upside support line taken from the lowest point of June, and we're very close to it. We're near it, and look, for now, I mean, if we do break it, I will consider a little bit of a move to the downside. Where? To 100, to the 112 territory right here, the breakout zone, which was seen as a good area of resistance initially. Now it could take the role of support. Also, my 50-day EMA here, shown as the green line, could approach this territory, and all the stars could align perfectly. We would have a nice little touch there. If that gets cleared, of course, oh, now that's something even more interesting, that we could start dropping lower, and maybe we could end up traveling back to the 100,000 zone. Look, in general, nobody likes to buy at the highs, right? Even the institutions, which are currently heavily invested into the crypto, and everybody seems to be right now in cryptos. And for me, the problem is that when I see all this craziness, this market interest from companies, institutions, that everybody's interested in the cryptos, which basically had the whole point of being decentralized, deregulated. So cryptos, in a way, are losing their essence, because they're becoming monitored. And this is something that the world kind of, that's why it was created, so that it would kind of kick out the middleman, so that you would be able to transfer funds from one point of the earth to another without any middleman interfering. But nowadays everything seems to be changing. And look, um, I don't want to be the party pooper, but in general, whenever something like this starts to happen, it's kind of becoming a little bit worrying. That when everybody suddenly starts getting interested, everybody's heavily invested. If you hear this, that everybody's like in it, into cryptos, and this is where, like I said, this is where the problem starts. And again, like I said, I don't want to be the that negative person there, but I do believe in the cryptos that they could continue rallying. But at this point, I don't know. I mean, are we looking for a little bit of a retracement? Is the hype too is the hype too hyped? Well, again, let's not rush into things. That's why I'm looking at this. I'm monitoring of course, the fundamentals, what's happening, but I'm also looking at this from the technical perspective. Now, look, we started ranging here on Bitcoin, unlike Ethereum, for example, which okay, now we're finally seeing a little bit of a correction moment here. Okay, thanks God, because this is very parabolic. Ripple, same story. Look at this. Boom. I mean, we cleared the all-time high, the previous all-time high, and we created a new one. And now we're traveling to that previous all-time high for a retest. So, hey, we'll see what's going to happen there. Like I said, Ethereum is also picking up interest. It still has some room towards that 4,000 zone. I think it's possible. But look, I don't want to rush into things. Like I said, for now, I just want to keep an eye on this upside line, the short-term upside support line taken from the low of the 22nd of June. And if we do rebound, and it seems like we are, then yeah, I'll consider maybe some higher moves. But I need a confirmation. I need a confirmation break at least above the 120,000 zone, because at the moment it seems like we're struggling with that. A drop below the upside line and this 116,400 ish, roughly. Or you can keep an eye on the 116,000. If we do drop below it, maybe we'll go for a little bit of retracement. Like I said, my problem with all this is that cryptos became very institutionalized. I mean, everybody's want to when the governments and big financial companies suddenly want a piece of the action and want to be in the action. Then it becomes, like I said, it could lose its own essence, basically. What cryptos were. Now it's just another investable product, which it's not it's regulated. It will be regulated. So, and yeah, it's like I said, it's losing the kind of the appeal a little bit. It could. Oh, sorry, it could lose the appeal. I have to be very careful here. It could lose the appeal because just because of everything what I just said. Right, ladies and gentlemen, look, let me know in the comments. Do you agree or not? I would read this topic. It was really interesting, and I would really love to hear your opinions. But yeah. Thank you very much, and let me know what you think, and we'll go for our next video update in a bit, and I'll see you there soon. So thank you very much. Bye.